but it looks like they're vetoing again, so maybe not. I have no idea. I'm confused.
Well, we've seen Crash, Crossfire and Strike go. What is going on?
So Crash, Crossfire, Strike. So it's going to be Backlot and City Streets with. I don't know. What? I don't know. I don't know. I'm really confused.
I think maybe they're just baiting us horrendously and they're actually readying up to play the game.
It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest, but yeah. I actually casted on Golden Oldies last game, and they only just beat the team they're playing 13-11. I've already forgot the team because that's how awesome my memory is. Lee, who are they playing? Can you save me, Lee?
No.
It is, what? Oh, it was Art Gaming. That's the one. Sorry, just came back in my mind. Yeah. They were on 13-11 on Backlot. Really, really close game, actually. So,
well, that's it. I mean, my feelings about the old Golden Oldie lineup, anyway, was that, I mean, a lot of them were old faces, but I mean, we've got an amazing Tim Denton, someone who we really haven't seen in the scene for forever, after his famous play on this map as well. So we'll see what happens there. So it's going to be nice to see him play. Alongside them, though, we have some interesting ones like Elking and Katana, both kind of leaving their previously well-known teams. Got Elking, obviously, from Fan, and Katana from, I'm gonna say, Germons.
He was also in Fan as well.
Wasn't he? So at one point. He's been jumping through teams actually quite a lot. As we're just waiting for Lee to ready up, and we're going to be underway. And so yeah, prediction-wise, I think this can go either way, because I mean, Golden Oldies, once upon a time, would have walked all over this, but I don't think they're maybe at that same strength at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I'll hold my hands up and be honest. I asked Machine before we went into this game, do you know much about Skitlite? Because obviously I've been out the scene for quite a while, and I hadn't really heard of these guys, so to speak, and Machine was quite adamant that they could definitely take this game and make it a win.
Yeah, well, I definitely think it's in their grasp. Still, we're going straight live. We're going to pick it up with CTAS here, as he progressing into Melon. It's such a hard job sometimes holding Melon against teams, especially if they play in this aggressive V-alley play. Still though, Skitlite starting as they mean to go on. 2 frags exchanged already. Aslan tagged but not fragged as Revolts playing it cool on counter. Did get the frag onto that push from CTAS as we do descend into a 4v3. Advantage still in the hands of Skitlite though. Garnet spots one. Seki with the deagle. Seki with a second as well, just decimating any sort of defense on A, as that bomb's surely going to make its way into the plant. Aslan behind the plant now, all on Revolts. Revolts tags Riku, not going to surely get the frag. It's going to get taken down by Rick himself, and the first round glides easily into Skitlite's hands.
Yeah, I just have to give a quick bit of information. Machine's going to know more about this than me, but I think he said Jugong is Shia. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Indeed. So he'll be scoping in there, and he's going to be facing off against Katana. He has picked up the first one to Duffer. Of course, Duffer, one of the very aggressive SMGs in the CoD4 scene, now picking up for Golden Oldies, but not going to play any additional parts. CTAS has been down from Duffer's tag team partner there of Rams, as he has actually pushed very aggressively into the Melon area. Revolts back onto a player of his own. So Golden Oldies looking like they're going to try and take this next round. They actually did this in the last game that I was casting on. It went back and forth over and over again. They were 10-7 behind at one stage and managed to pull it back. So they were down but never out. That's definitely going to appear to be the case once again. Having said it though, it has gone into a 3 versus 3 situation here, as Rix is going to be looking from that lower light room towards the back of A. There are 2 players dead ahead of him, one of which is in the top of A building, and the other one just behind it in the ruin area. Elking is in the ruins, and Katana with that scope will be occupying the top of A, looking across to the B bomb site as the smoke has descended. Can hear the bomb going down. Is that a fake though? The answer appears to be yes. Has just seen a player scurrying back and forwards. Needs to be so careful. And I'm a bit surprised that Machine didn't take the shot again. He's just missed it onto the bits. Misses.
He's going to be
again.
Absolutely kicking himself for that.
He is. He's going to be face-palming pretty hard right now. And he has just been down from Rick, so a lot of kind of chances there go begging from Katana. Now in the 3 versus 2, his team are down, and that bomb appears to be being planted from Aslan. Indeed, it's going to be the full plant with 12 seconds left on that timer. Definitely looking good for them. They do have a player though in the form of Revolts to pit up against his Aslan. Is going to be taken down. Elking and Revolts goes down there from Sheer right at the end, 2-0. And again, I have to go back to that scoping in the top of A from Katana. So many opportunities, didn't have to take any of them.
I mean, he was literally the man to stop that plant, and he just watched him as he faked and walked behind the bin. Still, though, going to go with Katana, then see if he can make up for this round, as Riku, once again, he's really been picking up those first bloods at the moment. As Duffer does bring it up swiftly back to 4-4, 1 SMG down. CTAS responding onto the Revolts now. Katana really not getting himself into this at the moment. Looking for those picks on Melon, but none are being given by Skitlite. As it is 4v3 advantage in Skitlite's hands at the moment. Rick playing like heavily, gonna see if he can get away, does. And that is some aggressive calf play from, I believe it is, was it Elking? It's the Revolts and Elking mixing it up. Katana still nothing for him though. This round has taken a standstill and the pressure really is on Skitlite as that bomb has to go down and they have 50 seconds to do so. Smoke coming out from Shuya. Attempting to get some of those nades out of the way. None coming though. Elking with the spray. Oh, and that was beautifully timed. Aslan just got on top of that bomb only to be sprayed down by Elking as he reverts to that nade for bomb. Gonna wait it though as Citas did bring it back to 2v2. Bomb going down again from Shuya. Great timing, really. But the advantage there as Elking was no longer in CAF. And the advantage now shifts to Skitlite. Now you see, this is where I really have to appreciate somewhat a player like Katana, who now is pushed way up, all the way to that bomb spawn house, coming up behind. And who is that around the corner? Surely not expecting it. It's not, it's Shuya. Surely going to go. Oh, he hasn't looked! Katana! Oh, Katana has walked directly above him. They are literally inches away. Oh, Katana, look, please. Oh, this could be embarrassing. Oh, and he's locked and Shuya's on the other way. This is incredible! And he's not going to have time to get the bomb. He's being sprayed now from Light. And Katana has thrown another round away. Wow.
I am confused to say the least because Shuya actually changed his weapon machine. I honestly thought that Katana would have heard that one, but obviously opting, the fact that Shuya is the scope, he's probably going to be top of the spawn building there. Not to be 3-0 on the board here for Skitlite, and definitely, as you said before, can take this one. Definitely looking like that could come to fruition here, as no early kills have gone down in this, the 4th round. Again, Skitlite are going to be taking that bomb to B, surprise, as you'd expect on Crossfire, be heavily focused. That is going to be a fake, trying to draw out the positions and the grenades. No grenades have came in just yet. Citaz is going to take this opportunity with all 10 players still standing with 1 minute 10 to take this B alley. This is a nice position right now, as CQ is going to take down that Duffer, the dangerous Irishman, and give his team the advantage. And that's actually the first kill in this round. It's taken a long time for that one to come. But that Revolt is going to go straight back onto Riku there. And now Aslan, will he actually take this opportunity to go for the full plant? Answer is a no. Definitely deja vu from a couple rounds previous where Aslan was just running backwards and forwards. He again does have a player at the top of A there. This time it's an AK-47. Who's it going to be? Appears to actually be Raz this time, as Katana will pick himself up a kill onto Aslan. So the bomb planter is down. They're going to know that bomb is on the B as well from the previous fakes and such. Here comes CQ, does manage to pick up a kill, but there's Raz instantly downing him. Not going to play any further part in this round. 3 versus 2 right now. Shuya and Citaz, all that remains to Skitlite. And it'll be a very welcome first round on the board to Golden Oldies if they can pull this one off. Elking picks up the first. Citaz getting heavily wallbanged up from Revolt, and Elking finishes it off. Welcome to the scoreboard, Golden Oldies, and we're definitely expecting to drag a few rounds back in this one.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's definitely within Go's grasp, but I just think, coming back to it, they're never going to be on form straight away, and I think this is relatively new, especially for Revolts, Duffer as well. Raz has been around a bit longer, but still playing with these guys is going to take a while to get back into that kind of team play that they had down so well so long ago. Still, going to have to take it over with Seku though. It could be an interesting player to watch as he is playing that slow A. A lot of SMGs have favoured it recently. Instead of going uber aggressive at the start, he likes to push a little bit slower, making sure there's no risk of any of those nades. And he does be able to protect his AK on light in the form of Riku for Skitlite. Still, very slow round, no opening frags so far. Golden Oldies maybe twigging that these opening nades and doing nothing but damaging their defense as Duffer goes down to Seku. Great play from Seku, great patience. As Raz brings it back to 4-4. That bomb carrier now down for Skitlite. That time is doing nothing but decreasing for Skitlite. Pushing into back A now. Seku tagged, not going to take it down. Katana surely going to go down. Does Citaz as well. Skitlite chiming with frags left, right, and centre as Elking stops Citaz in his tracks. Now pushing it with that Deagle. Going to take the AK, looking for that long range play, and nothing there to be found as Elking's last man standing. Not for long. Great play from Seku that round. 3 frags and 4 rounds on the board now for Skitlite.
Wowza, Skitlite, looking really good here, exploding from the starting blocks, and the question is, can they carry on in this vein of form? And here we go. We are going to be finding out the answer right now. Riku taking that Lightroom once again. It looks like the bomb plants are going to be very, very aggressive with the plant right now. CQ has gone down from revolts. Is that bomb being planted? The answer is an emphatic yes. Aslan picking that one up. So looking like it could definitely be a 5-for-1. Having said that though, they are a player behind, but that B site so easy to defend. CTaz is going to go into revolts, instantly down low from Raz, and now I'm going to be following on to Katana with the R700 within his grasp. Going to be trying to pick up a few kills here as Riku and Shuya chime in with a couple kills there. That's going to be 3 versus 2 right now. And with 18 seconds or thereabouts on the timer, this is going to be leaving it to last chance saloon right now. Katana does eat up. Scope shot right there. Elking back onto Riku. Can Katana pick this one up through the wall? I think Elking actually took that one down, but they've left it too little too late. That bomb is going to explode, and that's going to be the 5-1. Right there is why you plant the bomb quickly. Beautiful.
Absolutely. I mean, fast plants, they can be so deadly on this map, especially, I mean, if you can get away, you know, maybe 1 death, maybe 2, you're almost guaranteed that round. It's so difficult to retake a bomb site, especially B. Still though, go with another SMG. I think SMGs are the one to watch. Let's go with CTaz. He's going to be playing Melon side as Aslan opens up onto Raz. Duffer with the frame onto Seku straight away. These really are SMGs are taking it really cautiously. CTaz actually considering a push. He is. He's gone straight to Bialy. We saw this before, and this could pay off. It does. Cafe K down. Revolt's down. Is he going to push any further? There is a player just around that corner as she takes down the enemy scope. Player behind him spots his legs. Not going to go down though. CTaz is in a bit of a sticky situation and wisely chooses to return back to the safety of Melons. Duffer pushing up base, going to be taken down by Riku though. Elking last man standing and in an awful position as he has just revealed himself to that player on A. Going to try and stop that bomb, but surely not going to happen yet. The spray's going to come in into his sprayable little box, and there we go, 6-1 and go flopping everywhere at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Like a fish out of water right now. It's not looking too good. Sublime start though from Skitlite. Their attack has been just about textbook so far. Definitely how you attack Crossfire, and that of course reflected in the scoreline 6-1. Raz is going to try and pull this one back for his team though, rushing in there, getting the kill onto CTaz. He is occupying the melons. This is going to be very difficult actually for Skitlite to plant right now, because Raz is the kind of caliber of player who can sit there all day long. Did get tagged up from a stray deagle round, I think that was, and is going to pull back in turn, but again has a nice position right now. And you can see that Skitlite are kind of very, very cautious, very much biding their time, very tentative right now, as Aslan is going to take point with that bomb. If Aslan gets taken out here in melons from Raz, it's going to be absolutely horrific for Skitlite, because that bomb is going to be in the hands of Golden Oldies, and they will find themselves 2 players down. Riku did take a few shots for his troubles, but he's not going to be dropped there. And here comes Aslan right now, and indeed Raz will be taking that bomb down. Horrible play now for Skitlite. They're going to have to do something remarkable to pull this one back. Duffer's going to pick up one. Can he get the second? Does tag up Riku heavily. Riku finished off from Elking. That's going to leave Shuya the scope all by his lonesome. Where is he? He is in melons, and he does somehow have that bomb, but he is surrounded by Golden Oldies right now. Picks up the first onto Raz. Going to have to go 4 better though and connect the dots right now. Pulls out the scope, gets the second as well, but time itself is ticking against him. He has 3 players to the left hand side. He's taken down 1. Is this possible? Smoke going down, and he's probably going to try and get this bomb plant as well, but he has to be so careful, because here comes Revolt and Duffer pushing in together. He's going to go for the full plant, and he's going to get it as well. This is definitely on the cards right now from Shuya, but it's not to be. Oh, what an anticlimax. But even to get the 3 kills there, Machine, was incredible. Exquisite play.
I thought there was a third. I mean, he saw that player in CAF. He could have easily got a cheeky +10 there, and that would have almost guaranteed that back home for the Skitlite team. That was unbelievably close.
Lovely play, though.
Right then, let's go with the scope. Katana, what have you got for us on this opening round? He tries this wallbang every single time and finally hits. What is he doing? I don't know where that's going, but that's the basement SMG down. Duffer's going to have an absolute field day on that A site now, knowing that that presence is not in basement still. Katana, let's see where you go with this. Going to be looking for those picks, desperate to lower the numbers, especially on that B side, in order to stop that plant happening. Knows there's an AK that plays light though. And so the hunt begins. Spots Shuya. And a wallbang again. If he gets a second, I don't think I'd be able to grace it with commentary, as he really shouldn't get away with it. Still, let's see what's going on. Revolts playing Beat Ali. I've never seen someone. Okay, I think he's been there the entire round. Let's see if he plays anymore. He's considering moving. Oh, He has peaked out. This is progress. Still, though, incredibly slow round. Who is looking to change? I think it's Shuya. Shuya's really the only man to watch at the moment. Everyone else stuck in PVA. Katana gets the frag. Quickly shut down, though, by Shuya. Just waiting for that frag to occur from Katana. Still bombed down now. Has planted 4. I was going to call it a Revolt. I mean, Revolt is actually present at the moment. But means he can shoot it under the bus. Shuya. Oh, and that's going to cost him. 2 misses in a row up against Elking. Still, Aslan is there as well. Finally lands the frag. And that's 7-2, and Skitlite looking very hard to beat at the moment.
I saw a reminiscence there from Katana in the previous rounds. I was like, oh god, no, please.
Oh, Katana doesn't hit them when he can see them. It's all about wallbangs.
Indeed. Katana is... He did so well as well with Scope on backlot, the previous game that I was casting on, really, really well. But this game, he's on 4th, 8, bottom fragging for either team. So, really needs to up his game right now on Crossfire. His team 7-2 behind, and Crossfire definitely a map that you'd expect your Scopes to perform on. So, definitely one to watch out for. Either way, as I was blabbering on, Raz did pick up the first kill in this round, which of course is going to give Golden Oldies the opportunity to try and take this round. Nice aggressive play from Duffer. He's picked up 1. Aslan straight back onto Raz though. So that player advantage is staying firm in the grasps of Go right now. But Duffer playing very, very smart. Just going to camp in the light room. Doesn't want to try and push in and get any more kills because he has prime positioning. Oh, so unfortunate. Finally takes down Riku. Thought he had that on the first opportunity though. And that of course is going to be the 2v4. So let's switch over to Skitlite, see what they're doing. Aslan with the bomb once again is on B. Also has Cavalry in the form of Shuya behind him. Also on B. And that Shuya is going to be looking towards the top of the light room, the top corner building, but no one is home. Actually, to his right-hand side is Duffer lurking with the AK-47, picks that one up. That's going to be Aslan all by himself. Somehow does get that bomb down. Perhaps this is when we're going to see the 1v4 coming out, but he has a very tall order ahead of him, to say the least. He has opened up there onto Katana. Now going to push back. Needs to be careful. One coming round to his left-hand side. He will get this kill surely onto Duffer. Finally does. Pulls out the deagle. Gets a second onto Elking as well, but the defuse comes in. So unfortunate from Aslan. Valiant attempt again, but the 7-3 comes out regardless.
Indeed, Duffo absolutely won that round, brought it home for Go then. I don't think any other player could have done such a nice and just synchronized job. He knew exactly when to wait, knew Riku was there, and just played the waiting game, and it finally came off. They'll Go almost on a little bit of a blood streak now. They have got 2 already. Get like on the back foot. Riku diving that nade out to back A, hoping for Duffer to catch it, but Duffer is ready and waiting for it. Really had his eyes on this guy waiting, and that does mean he can sit as Shia does get the frag on the Revolt. 4v3 now. Elking has been revealed though with that spray from Light. Nicely played by Riku. And I see these rounds going so slowly, really cautious play from both teams. Shia looking for those picks, knows he's got to try and take Katana down before that plant even considers going in. Duffer holding back A. Riku is down though, so it does have a little bit more free roam. As Riku has actually picked up Seku's SMG, could almost cause Duffer a bit of an issue here. As we do see him playing it cool. This is... oh! I just saw Shu. I've spotted him twice. Oh, and Elking didn't twig it. 1, 2, shoot 3 bullets later, and finally Elking goes down. Elking not moving a second. Oh, dearie me. Still, 3v2. You're like unhappy about that as Raz gets that wallbang onto Aslan. Time really needs to pick up the pace if they want this round. Skitlite gonna have to try and get that bomb down. It's all on Riku. Riku's got 17 seconds, gonna make his way across to the site. Katana, another massive miss. And now if he gets this bomb down, this could be quite sensational. Riku on the pan has been tagged by Katana, hoping he can't get spotted. Oh, and he's got taken down by Duffer. Nice teamwork there. Eventually landing the tag was Katana, and that's 7-4. And we have to remember while watching this that attack is definitely the easier side on this map.
Oh, for sure. And, you know, you picked up on something really important in the last round, Machine. You said this is really slow, and every time that Skitlite have been slow on the attack, they've lost a round, actually. You know, because it definitely falls into the hands of the defense. And especially when you have the kind of players with the experience and caliber that go behind Golden Oldies, those slow rounds should definitely work in the favour of the likes of a Revolt, the likes of a Duffer and a Raz. Has to be said. So Skitlite really need to get their skates on. Having said that though, they're currently 2 players behind, and it looks like it's going to be another slow round. This surely is going to play into the hands of Golden Oldies, who at one stage I believe was 6-1 behind. So to pull this back to 7-5, they'll be absolutely ecstatic with that result, especially on defense, as Machine said before, attack the easier side. Either way, let's carry on the action here. Aslan, surprise, surprise, with the bomb is going to be in Melons. They haven't actually tried an all-out A so far, and it's not going to be the case either in this half, because obviously the roles will be reversed after this round has came to its climax. But Katana has just been tagged up there from the scope of Shuya, refuses to die, has regen back to full health once again. And with 38 seconds remaining on the timer, Skitlite are pretty much entirely just standing still. They're so slow right now. It's hard to see how they can get this plant down. They're going to have to get a couple picks in the next few seconds, I have to feel, as you're going to have Calf taken, A taken as well. Aslan now starting to make a move, has seen a player at top of A. Raz picks up the kill onto Riku. We're going to see explosive action right now. Raz picks up the second as well. Shuya does go back onto Elking. Can he pick anything else up? The answer is a resounding no, and I have to go back to what I said before, Machine. Every time Skitlite was slow, they lost the round.
Okay, so yeah, indeed, we've seen. I think it's the speed. If they can get that bomb down, I mean, I know there's nades, I know there's spray, but if they can just find that one sweet spot, you know, if they can find that place where they can plant and get away with it, that is where they would pick up the rounds, and that's what they did. And to be honest, Go played it brilliantly. They brought that back, and they're straight back in this game, 7-5.
And you'd have to expect, with the likes of a Duffer and a Raz, two very explosive SMGs, I'm expecting some really fast rushes on attack.
That's what I'm hoping, but I mean, there's always the possibility. I mean, with attack, if they get that bomb down, and we'll see how they play it, if they do go for the fast pushes, if they can get that bomb down, I can't help but feeling we're going to see some hardcore proning going on. If as soon as that bomb goes down, they're going to be in those corners, they're going to be watching those angles, and hopefully they're going to be bringing home rounds. So, I think it can go either way. Still, good performance from Golden Oldies. My money's still on Skitlite. What about you?
It's kind of tough because I don't really know too much about Skitlite. So,
That's true.
You know, off their attack, they started incredibly strong, 6-1 ahead, looking for pretty much everything from my viewpoint. They're going to go in that half time at like a 9-3, 10-2 kind of scoreline, but obviously Golden Oldies pulled it back, and I have to say the resilience and the experience of Golden Oldies may just favour them, so I'm slightly going to edge towards Golden Oldies in this game.
Alright then, I'll accept that. Still, I'm going to go Shuya because I think this man is going to drop some bombs on this half, making his way straight for that warbang. Not going to be doing the weird Katana warbang that we saw last time. Instead, going for the good old smoke bang. Still nothing for it though. Elking with a nice nade onto Sekio, aka SMG down already. There's one in bottom A already. I don't think that's been called. Aslan certainly hasn't adapted, but Shuya has. And so the comms are going to be on it. Still, Duffer did pick up the frag as well. 5v3, made 5v4 with a swift shot onto Duffer. Nade coming out for that bomb. Shuya needs to do everything within his power to stop that bomb going down. It wasn't enough. Bomb gone down from Revolts. And now this is what we were talking about before. We're going to see some proning. Raz does get taken down in A though, meaning Aslan has a little bit more freedom to look for those frags. Elking in basement proning. Katana, spawnhouse proning. Revolts in spawnhouse proning. My god! Elking gets the frag with Aslan. Revolts and Katana playing it cool. He's holding it. No, he's not. He's decided to retreat. Wasn't aware of that nade. 30 seconds. Not going to happen. Katana and Elking mop that round up. But that... Oh, it couldn't have been any... It couldn't be any more beautiful. Literally got that bomb down successfully, courtesy of Revolts. And they literally just got into those angles and played it absolutely on point.
Well, Mystic Machine called it prone to win coming out there from Golden Oldies, as Katana is going to pick himself up that first kill. And the main difference right off the bat that I noticed there is that Duffer pushed very aggressively into B alley, Raz very aggressively into A. So the early signs looking good, but Raz has gone down there from CQ. So back to the 4v4. Riku is camping in that B alley, and this is prime position right now. Definitely going to be in the thick of the action anytime soon. Has gone walkies though. He is going to obtain that revolts position that we saw time and time again when Golden Oldies did assume the defense. And now Riku is definitely caught in two minds. Does he push up? The answer, it seems to be a yes. Needs to be careful. Does pick up the kill onto Duffer. But is he going to try and exploit this slight chink in the armor? The answer is a no, and probably wise to do so. Aslan has returned fire back onto Katana, and that's going to be the 2v3. So Golden Oldies up against it here. Elking is on the light room area, and his teammate of Revolts on Melon. So these two could not be any more split up if they tried. Going to be very difficult to kind of coordinate how they attack this one. But Revolts is going to go into Riku, who once again went walkies. Wrong place, wrong time. And our Revolts is going to go for that plant. Does get wallbang from Aslan. Nice wallbang there. Beautiful stuff from him. And with 25 seconds remaining, Elking has to cross the street without smoke. And he's going to get scoped down from Shuya. So Skitlite coming straight back and taking around there 8-6.
I thought that was looking so much like a go-round. I have to say I got a little bit disappointed. It didn't go their way. Still, let's see what happens here on Scope Exchange on the street. Both spotted each other, but still no frags have been exchanged. Katana missing Shuya. Shuya not even attempting to shoot Katana. As it's still 5v5. Looking to hit that first frag though is in Calf. Surely after that miss he's going to be hitting his prone key in Calf. Revolts in Melon. Does have the bombers finally at the first frag is exchanged. Nade courtesy of Revolt, and now 5v4. Skitlite on the disadvantage, and it gets seriously worse. Skitlite are now 4v2. Siki did get the frag into Raz though, and now Raz has been playing exceptionally well in there almost every round. Eagle from Revolts, AK from Revolts as well. Two players absolutely bullying him in back A to bring that 7-8, and Skitlite's lead is fading fast.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Raz on 12 for 13, but he's doing his job. He's really trying to hinder the opposition in that A building, really trying to pressure it. We didn't really see this from Skitlite, actually. They seem to be happy to just kind of corner off that light room area and just push B every single time. Raz, once again, is going to be pushing there and does get rewarded with the kill onto CQ. He's just going to camp below the wooden stairs off back of a nice position right now. And you can see there that no one is really opting to try and fill in the gaps. Having said that, though, Skitlite are going to come back with 2 consecutive kills. Katana goes down, C-Taz with a double kill as well, pushing into Melon. So for all of Raz's great work there on A, it doesn't matter because B completely crumbles. And now Skitlite looking strong to pick this round up. Raz is coming under heavy fire on the A bomb site, but the bomb is actually on the opposite side of the map right now on B. Does manage to pick up a kill onto Aslan, whips out the Deagle. Can he get the second kill as he pushes into the top of Ruins? It would be absolutely beautiful if Raz can manage to pull this round back for his team, but Elking is not going to play any part as he is timed out. This is basically a 1 versus 3 situation for Raz. All kinds of troubles.
Shuya and Riku both are way back in spawn looking for him, and Raz is doing his very best to get away from him. He has managed to get to bomb A, and I think... well, maybe not. I was about to say he had this in the bag, but maybe not.
They've got such good positions. They know the bomb is down. You know, you've got C-Taz in the spawn building, just spraying across. It doesn't matter if he hits or not. And they're just basically going to corner him off here and say, look, if you want to win this round, you're going to have to run across the street and pick up the bomb and plant it. We're not going to let you kill us. So, yeah, I mean, beautiful play. And Elking left, of course, but 9-9-9, so unfortunate for him. And that's going to be the 9-7 scoreline now.
Here you can see the timeout there, cut for Elking's poor little timeout there. Do I shoot self-spec? I think people are... I think Raz is claiming his own self-spec. Fair play. Still, I mean, 9-7 in favour of Skitlite. 4 rounds away from victory, and what maps did you say we've got coming up?
I think Strike and City Streets.
Strike and City, okay. I'm not entirely sure on the strengths of Go, nor am I really on Skitlite, but I do know for a fact that I think Strike is going to be going in more in favour of Go. I think that's a map that they had down to a T back in the days of Reason, back in the days when these guys were reigning supreme, and I think definitely Strike, if this doesn't, Strike is could lead this becoming a best of 3.
Yeah, absolutely. If Strike does play a part, we definitely expect to see Go taken out. Well, you know, Phantasmagoria was strong on Strikes. You have Elking and Katana kind of chiming in there. Fnatic was strong as well, Raz, of course. And then you have the likes of Duffer and Revolts on top of that. Just really great stuff. And, you know, I don't know much about Skitlite, but of this performance, I'm incredibly surprised and I'm incredibly impressed. You know, you've got Shuya on 16 kills for 8 deaths, doing a great work with his scope. And if you switch over to the opposite scope, Katana on 10. And at one stage, I think Katana was on 4 for 8, so Shuya was really having the upper hand early on in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, I think they both teams have their strengths. But I do feel the way that this game is currently going there's only really one way it can go. Purely on the way we've seen the team attack, purely on the way that we've seen so far that team defend. I think this could really only go Skitlite's favour.
So you're pretty heavily saying, you know, Skitlite going to take Crossfire, then you're confident on that?
I'm confident in that, and I think maybe, I mean, Strike, you said, I think it could cause them some problems, but I do think this is, whether it's 2 or 3, this is going to go in Skitlite's favour. Apparently, I mean, I saw someone in chat saying it. I mean, they said that this is actually not even a team, or it is, but it's only really for the cup. They haven't got the full lineup sorted. It's kind of a mixy-merc situation, and we'll see the full lineup kind of emerge after the end of this Excello Cup. For those of you that have just joined us, this is the Excello Cup semi-final. Going to be playing a best of 3. First map at the moment, you see it in the stage of 9-7, and with 2 strong teams battling out for that first place of this online cup.
Was that Golden Oldies that haven't finished the lineup? Or
yeah, it is. Yeah, Golden Oldies.
Okay.
Golden Oldies. It's I think Duffer and Revolts have kind of come back together. Raz, I think he's in the team currently, but I think he's looking to join with these guys eventually. Elking and Katana, not sure what the status of them, but I think I mean there's a lot of good players who've currently disbanded with the loss of Fnatic, and so I mean I think we're going to be expecting quite a special lineup to emerge quite soon.
Definitely a lineup of all-stars. So
Indeed.
speaking, we are just waiting for Katana to go ahead and press that F or the ready up, and we'll be alive once again. 9-7 currently stands up for Skitlite in their favour, and of course we are now ploughing ahead into the 18th round. And what would you like to see here from I think we call them Global Offensive. Wow, from Golden Oldies even.
Well, I don't know what I would have seen from Global Offensive really. I mean, it's still in beta stages, but no. Well, once again we see Katana landing a wallbang. I don't think we'll see this guy not landing wallbangs at the moment in this current stage. Seku's having such an issue getting into A. Still though, 5v4, nice opening frag. It's actually Shuya. I tell a horrendous lie. It was Shu who picked up that frag. And of course we've seen the side switch. Still 4v4. Itaz in cap. 2 players to encounter. Literally 2 for 2. The spot one in that melon door, hoping to land the frag, does get spotted by Katana, and he's allowed to just walk out back into the safety of back calf. Duffer in melon. Bomb in the hands of Revolts. Revolts always been the bomb courier on Crossfire, and this is no different. Playing it cool in bus. Low play once again. We were saying we wanted to see some fast SMG play, but it really hasn't been on the cards at the moment. Oh, besides Raz, of course, who's been decimating A. Still, Revolt's going for that plant. I think he's going to get away with it. Oh, and he has. No one's really made an attempt to stop him. Citaz and Katana do exchange frags, though, as Duffer goes down. Still, 3v3. Elking in light, looking to defend that bomb with his light. There is a player in A, as he's surely going to take him down. No, he hasn't. Oh, he's tagged up Shuya. Shuya not going to go down. Shuya is a horrendous name to regularly pronounce, as we do forget, to a 3v2. Shuya, and there's a sick frag onto Elking down in light, and now Aslan 1v2, not going to happen. Katana with a deagle, and that's 8-9. And a round which looked like it was going Skitlite's way, then goes in Skitlite's real tit for tat at the moment, and still, you haven't really seen a fast play from Duffer.
Wow. Katana just like fires that deagle like a machine gun. It's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I agree. Shuya is definitely not a name that rolls off the tongue. Either way, Duffer is going to pick up the first kill. Revolt's pushing very aggressively here with the AK-47, taking a leaf out of Aslan's book. Thought for a second he may be going for that really, really fast plant. Not to be though, and he's going to be even more tentative right now.
Wow.
Never mind. There's no point even continuing on the action because
I blinked and another round was on the board.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
indeed.
what's going on.
I was like, hey, you know, he might get the plant. Oh wait, the round's already finished.
Alright then, let's go with Duff. I'm sure you guys want to see what this guy's bringing to the table at the moment. He is progressing down that street. This could be that fast push we were asking for. Instead, no, he is making his way into Melons, making sure no one's going to be in there fast. And he does so with ease. Oh, and he's turned around just at the wrong time. There was one in Bialy. Luckily, didn't peek. Going for that bomb though, trying to pick up Tim Denton's pieces. As he spots one in the Bialy. Deagle coming out from someone in Bialy. Flash coming out. Surely Def is going to go down during his flash. No push. Followed that flash. Now it is 2v5. Looking for the teammates is Skitlite. Seku with one. Can he get the second in Melon? Yes, he can't. Citaz gets the frag. And that is 9-10. Skitlite really clawing this one back.
Wow, the previous round you had Golden Oldies taking around like so fast. Next one, Skitlite just doing the exact same thing. Incredible stuff, backwards and forwards all the time here. And the result is a 10-9 lead right now. As it would appear that they're going to play this one really, really slow. are Golden Oldies opting for those grenades instead, but unfortunately, those grenades will land from their perspective. So Skitlite have taken the player advantage, back to an all-even affair as Elking is going to go there and take down the player of CQ with his AK-47. And let's have a quick switch over and have a look where Skitlite are currently situated. CTAS and B-Ali, you're going to have Riku in the back of CAF, and finally, who is the last player? It's going to be Aslan around A. There is actually a player though, surprise, surprise, it's going to be Raz there in the top of A. This is really what the difference has been between the two teams on attack, that Raz, with time and time again, is pushing into this A building and really locking it down. So very difficult for Skitlite to know exactly what's going on. Don't really have map control, because this A building is so influential on the battlefield. The question is, can Raz actually come out here and pick up a kill? He has switched over to the Deagle. There's going to be one down to his right-hand side towards the spawn, one down to his left-hand side, which is Aslan, who's peering up at that door. So if Raz does start to make a move, he's going to get completely crippled there. As I think Raz actually got tagged up there from Elking, or perhaps it was the player in the form of CTAS who was in B-Ali. But either way, that was quite confusing for both players, and Elking will be taken down. Bomb has been planted though from Revolt. Aslan gets completely demolished from Raz. Beautiful reaction right there, pulls up the Deagle, can he get the second kill? Can only see the head bobbing up and down behind that bin. So 2v2 situation, Riku is still occupying the same position, going to start to push into Melons, and CTAS is in the spawn building, coming around the side right now, is going to claim the kill onto Revolts. 2v1 situation, Raz has it all to do right now. He's got to hold off this bomb for the next 20 seconds. He's going to pick up the first onto CTAS, getting heavily tagged through the walls, going to pull out the Deagle now. And can he get the kill through the bomb? The full defuse is coming in from Riku. Only has a couple more seconds right now. Can Raz take this one? No, he can't. And that's going to be the 11-9. That was a real nail-biter right until the death, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's lovely to see a player like Raz, almost feeling like a one-man army on A. He maybe wasn't getting the kills, but he knew every single one of those players were, and he was doing his very best to try and bring that home. Didn't really succeed, but nonetheless, it was a beautiful play from Riku with that defuse. Still, opening frag from Katana. Nice play from him as Raz as well. Go, aiming to succeed in this round. Duffer spots one. Oh, CTAS faked the runaway. What a great frag. As Katana has naded B-Ali, hoping to pick him up still though. Raz did his work for him with that Deagle. 4v2 now. Riku and Shuya, last two men standing for Skitlite. Katana dodging a nade on that bomb site. Is the bomb going down? It is. Revolt. Is anyone going to spray him? He is tagged and fragged. Nice play from Riku. But still though, three players still stand for go. Elking looking to line up a nade for CAF. Not necessary. Katana gets a frag as well. Katana, great round for him. And 10-11. This game is gonna be close.
Definitely close. There's got a lot of resilience to Golden Oldies. They were 10-7 behind the previous game I cast. They managed to pull that one back and get the victory. So it just goes to show they're always going to keep on swinging right until the bitter end. And here we're going to have Revolts once again pushing over to this B side. He has Duffer ahead of him, trying to clear out that melon area, make sure that it is completely safe for his teammate. CTAS is going to occupy that B-Ali once again as well. So a lot of carbon copies right now. A lot of similar tactics used throughout this crossfire. The question is, are they going to go for the full plant? Appears to be a fake once again from Revolts, pushing back to that bus. CQ is going to claim the first kill onto Elking here. So, Go definitely have their work cut out for them right now, especially as Raz has also been taken out. Duffer trying to make something happen though in B-Ali. Will claim the kill onto CTAS. CQ straight back onto Katana. Just back and forth, over and over again. And now Go find themselves in a 2v4 situation. The only thing working in their favour right now is that Revolts has that bomb in his hands and both players are on the same side of the map. But he's now going to start to snake his way towards the A side right now in the spawn building. So let's have a quick look-see at his teammate of Duffer, who is still situated on the bus. Going to be pushing very aggressively over now, as Revolts will claim the kill onto CQ. So they have made the rotate occur here, but still very difficult for them to actually push in with 27 seconds. Going to be a player in caps climbing across right now. Can Revolt claim the kill? As Duffer's going to go head-to-head with a player as well. Aslan gets the upper hand there. Duffer's aim seems to be all over the place, and Aslan's going to get the second as well from the same position. 12-10 the scoreline.
Where was Aslan? I was watching that from the Revolt's perspective, and I couldn't see a thing. I just saw bullets coming out of a wall.
He was behind the bomb.
Oh, he's sly beam.
Yeah.
Alright then, let's go with Sheer then, see if he gets his opening frags. There's a gap in the smoke. Oh! Katana regretting that decision. Did choose to repeat through the smoke and got absolutely spanked for it. And that brings it to a nice and early lead for Skitlite. 5v3. Revolts goes down as well. Elking responds though, taking him down. And we see a 4v2. No real options for Go at the moment. Raz, last man standing, has been pushing A every round, so the spray into A house comes. And Raz in a bit of a nasty situation. His presence known, a player on every single northeast, southwest, and I have to say this isn't looking too good. Pushing out though, chooses to push him, takes down Aslan, opens up that A site. Doesn't last long though. Shu gets the frag to bring that first map home for Skitlite. GG's all round. 13-10 and a great attempt to bring that back from Go. Bit of a slow attack at the start, brought it straight back home, and 13-10. I think it's a respectable result. Still, we've got that dreaded strike ahead of us, which I cannot help but feel Go are going to decimate, and we'll see where this goes.
What was quite interesting for me there, Machine, is if you look on the Skitlite scoreboards, the top score is 19, the bottom score is 14. 5 kills separating top to bottom. On the opposite side, the top score was 22, the bottom score was 3 or 4, I think, from Elking. He did get a disconnect. And then you had another player on 9. So a big difference there. Not everyone was pulling their weight for Go right there.
And that's almost always the case with mixes. You rarely, I mean, obviously, a team full of good individuals is going to happen like that. But I mean, when you have a mix of players, it's